Oil Spill Committee met today to work on its contingency plan, but as they spoke, there's a lingering problem at Clifton Pier, where many of the oil companies are based. Fern Carey explains in this report.
The Oil Spill Advisory Committee meeting involved government agencies and stakeholders in the private sector from Nassau and Grand Bahama. The committee serves as a response agency that's expected to protect Bahamian waters and respond appropriately in the event of an oil spill. While the Bahamas has never been impacted by an oil spill on the scale of the BP oil spill disaster in the Gulf of Mexico last year, Coordinator Brent Williamson says it's important to be prepared.
We live in a very sensitive ecosystem. So at the end of the day, our primary objective is to prevent the incident from occurring in the first instance.
This meeting also comes at a time when there's rising concern about oil leakage here at Clifton Pier. However, the port controller says the matter is being addressed as quickly as possible.
There is a problem at Clifton Pier that the port department is looking into with other stakeholders to minimize any impact the small oil spill that occurs out there, to protect industry and also homes in the area. It is one that is being properly managed with the assets that we have available, and we will do everything we can to protect the environment.
And to ensure the marine environment is protected for future generations, plans are already underway to develop a national maritime policy,
which is a policy that looks to water, the sea, as a resource that occurs naturally and in huge abundance in our country, but also one that potentially has incredible and tremendous economic potential in terms of the fisheries, in terms of science and technology, in terms of energy, and other related aspects of our economy.
Meantime, the committee will also focus on training personnel in the near future. Fern Carey, ZNS News.
Contractors from all over the Caribbean will meet here in the capital in a little more than a month for the first ever Contractors Regional Conference. Organizers from the Bahamas Contractors Association say the three-day conference is just one way to build stronger international ties, share ideas, and enhance their networking skills at the conference set for the 18th of October through the 21st at the British Colonial Hilton. President of the Bahamas Contractors Association, Godfrey Forbes, says this historical initiative could not have taken place without a $125,000 grant from the Inter-American Development Bank.
I think overall this will be the first time that contractors throughout the region will be coming together. And that is the significant thing about this particular conference that we're going to be having. So, we are basically fortunate to have had IDB to go ahead and sponsor this grant that will make this all possible. And as a result, here we are doing something that has never been done before in this country and indeed the Caribbean.
4 students now stand to benefit from studying in Cuba thanks to the Cuban embassy. Our Julian Gibson was on hand as they received their rewards.
Four Bahamians will now be headed to Cuba in less than 2 weeks to study medicine. They are all thankful for a chance to further educate themselves absolutely free.
I'm excited to be going over to study inside Cuba. I plan to make all my family proud, and I want to take full advantage of of the opportunity I have ahead of me, so I come back and develop this Bahama land.
I feel that it's an awesome opportunity. I thank God for this opportunity. I know it's going to be beneficial to my family, my country, and myself, and I hope to become a successful doctor.
Very excited, giving me an opportunity to learn more about the country, to study and quiet, because, going out of college just could be a little bit noisy. So just to study and be more focused.
Now, father of Manchano Fox was also on at the embassy yesterday to offer his thanks.
It shows their commitment to humanity, and it also shows their solidarity with the people of the Caribbean and the world. And it is something to be encouraged, and it has been taking place from 1981, but it is just coming to the fore around this time.
Now, Cuban Ambassador Ernesto Soberon Guzman encouraged the students to make the best out of this golden opportunity.
I think that it will be a good experience, and you will enjoy your stay in Cuba, definitely. A lot of Bahamian goes there now, and we are friendly people. We are friendly country. both Bahamas and Cuba. We are the nearest neighbors in the Caribbean. We have a long history of cooperation between both countries. And I think you are the most important example.
Reporting for ZNS News, I am Julian Gibson.
Now, those 4 students who received their scholarships yesterday found out exactly how life has been for a group of students who have already been studying in Cuba for about 4 years or so. They say in the beginning it was a major adjustment, but it got easier with time.
At the beginning, it was a little difficult at first, you know, transitioning from Bahamian culture, I have to go into a new culture, and also like learning the language as well. It was a little difficult, and then gradually got used to it.
A little rough, but then you adapt to it. You have to adapt and learn Spanish, and then you're practically Cuban.
Well, it's been great. It helped me grow up a lot, and yeah, it's been great. On my part, it's been great.
One group is taking its name to heart. Recently, the organization called Uplifting the Youth was doing just that in the Baintown area by handing out much-needed school supplies and pitching a party for the children of the inner-city community.
Recognizing that a lot of parents may experience difficulties in getting their children prepared for school, they're distributing books and pencils and other school supplies. It is a community effort, and they're doing it in honor of another young community leader who died in that plane crash, Chet Johnson, who lived just across the way. So Marvin and his team are doing this on behalf of the community.
In order to stop nothing, so I want to give when I have something. This is the first year we started this, but next year we hope to go bigger and further with it.